Deviance and crime. Just wanted to share some interesting food for thought here. Deviance is situationally defined. Deviance is defined by things such as gender and culture. For example, when we take a look at gender, it's okay for boys to do some things, but not for girls. For example, girls can play with trucks. That is fine. But for a boy to play with dolls, he's seen as strange. In terms of culture, in some countries, females have to be covered whenever they are in public. Yet in other cultures, it is not the norm to be dressed in this fashion. Deviance is defined by era or time. So if we take a look back in the 1800s, women had to be meticulously dressed where all their major parts are covered. Today, unlike the 1800s, women walk around as skimpily clad as they choose or as they're comfortable with. When we take a look at profession, deviance is also defined by our profession. For example, it is not okay to date your psychiatrist, yet it is okay to date your gardener. What's the difference? With your psychiatrist, there's certain personal, pertinent information that you have to share with this person. For your gardener, you're not sharing any personal information with your gardener, and so it's okay to date your gardener. Punishment of crime is also situational. In other words, crime punishment is affected by one's ethnicity and one's socioeconomic status. In other words, if you're African American, studies have shown that you're more likely to be arrested at a higher rate than non-African Americans in our population. In terms of socioeconomic status, we see that also if you're financially well off, then you have a higher chance of not being arrested for crimes that if you were not financially well off, you would have otherwise been arrested for. If we take a look at the situation such as with Martha Stewart, O.J. Simpson, we have quite a few situations where people with money were able to get off as opposed to those who did not have money. Despite these systematic issues with our legal system, it is charged with the job to maintain order in society and ultimately keep us safe.